Good evening, good evening, good evening. Today is still Monday, February 24th, 2025. I'm back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And where I want to go with this. If you haven't heard the news already, which I'm sure you have, because it's a trending topic, and people tend to hop on trending topics nowadays. I guess that's how you get views. So I guess I'll hop on the trending topic, but not for the same reason everybody else is. I really have something I want to say about this situation. I'm not just gonna jump on it because it's hot and everybody talking about it. Hopefully I get some views. It don't work like that. You can jump on a trending topic and still don't get no views. People just don't like it. But I want to talk about something that's been floating around on these YouTube streets. Miss Joy Reid was let go by Msnbc. And all you hear is her supporters making excuses as to why she was let go and how she's going to be missed and you're going to find you another somewhere to work and we're going to follow you, blah, 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 blah. And how MSNBC did her wrong. MSNBC, y'all know, the left attack dog talk show or political show like Fox is for the right, the Republicans. MSNBC is the Democrat version of Fox. MSNBC is the Democrat propaganda machine. Fox is the Republican propaganda machine. Both of them full of ish. Most of the time. Every now and then, you can get the truth from Fox. Every now and then, you can get the truth from MSNBC. But you have to be a wise person to be able to cipher through the bull on each side. So every now and then, you'll see me play a clip from Fox. I done vetted it, and I know it's true if I play it, because I know they be full of ish too. I'll play a clip every now and then from MSNBC, but I vetted it because I know they full of ish. But a broke clock is right at least twice a day. So even a broke clock is right twice a day. If you don't know what that means, figure it out. Go ask somebody. Go ask some old folk what that means. I ain't got time to explain it. So we know Joy Reid was fired. If you don't know, now you know. And her supporters, mostly black women, black, bitter, angry women, they flood these internet streets about how disappointed they are and how they ain't gonna watch MSNBC no more. Now they finna boycott them for Joy Reid. Well, let me tell y'all, for those of you who don't know, or you don't want to believe it when I tell you. I've been telling y'all this all along, black peoples. But you don't want to listen to me because I'm a sellout and I'm Uncle Tom. So you don't want to hear what I got to say. I'm trying to tell y'all goofy ass the truth. But you don't want to hear it. And just like me, when I was a diehard Democrat and I didn't want to hear the truth, eventually the truth slapped me upside the head to where I ain't had no choice but to believe it. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to keep slapping you delusional. I ain't worried about white Democrats. I'm just going to be honest with you. They don't affect me. They somewhere else out in the suburbs. I'm affected more by black Democrats. They're in my vicinity, you know what I mean? So I see them more. They're my family, my social circle. So they affect me more with their foolishness. I'm not in the vicinity of a bunch of white liberals, a bunch of white Democrats, especially here in the South in Alabama. So I don't really have to worry about them, but it's the black ones that bring me to grief. I don't get much grief from white Democrats and liberals. I don't see them much. But it's the black ones taking me down through there Big boy, you're silly. I don't get name called in my face from white people. They might say stuff behind my back, but in my face is my own. Calling me out, Y'all know the deal. So this message is to you guys who refuse, like me, to accept the truth. Even when it's staring you right in your face. But you done believed the lie so long, you too embarrassed, too ashamed to accept the truth because of how long you've been believing that lie. And that lie is that the Democrats give a damn about black people. Y'all still falling for that, huh? They just showed Reid how they feel about you. And I'm going to tell you why they got rid of him. They just showed Reid, y'all hero, like y'all say Trump is our hero. Reid, the bitter, black, angry woman's hero. And black beta male Democrat, she's y'all hero. And they just got rid of her, dropped her like a sack of hot potatoes. Like she wasn't nothing. And y'all mad and pissed off. Y'all didn't see it coming. I did. I'm going to tell you why. First of all, she was a DEI hire. They didn't want her there. Ain't nothing special about her. She ain't talking about nothing. The typical everyday Democrat talking point. Whatever they tell her to say, that's what she say. Trump bad. Republican bad. That's the message. And that's all she did. Was a Democrat attack dog. So, DEI gone away. They ain't worried about being sued, meeting the quota. Got to have a certain amount of black people, a certain amount of women, a certain amount of this. They ain't got to worry about that right now. Now they can go after who actually bringing something to the table. Reid ratings suck. See, you think in your little bubble, in your little small world, because you love her, that means she loved all around the world. Like you Kamala supporters. Y'all think just because y'all support her, she's supposed to be president based on cause that's who you wanted. You didn't care about it. It was more people that didn't want her. The people that didn't want her, to y'all, are crazy. So, she's a DEI hire. DEI is gone. So they ain't worried about that. So now, we're going to keep people based on their merit, not some quota. We don't have to keep tokens anymore. If you ain't pulling in the numbers, you ain't bringing in the money, you calling unnecessary controversy. Somebody told me, how am I going to get on these people's platform, YouTube, and then talk about them on their platform? That ain't going to work. And I was like, right, you're right, facts. So, here you got Reid getting on these white folks' platform, talking down on white people. But they couldn't get rid of her because of DEI. It protected her with her foolishness. That was dumb. This is dumb as me getting on these folks' platform, talking about them on their platform. That's stupid. I stopped doing it. Reid didn't. She thought that the Democrat Party had her back. She thought Msnbc and the Democrat Party was really down for black people. When in reality, all you are to them is what they can get at you. If they can't get nothing at you, you out of here. What happened to Reid is, in spite of all her efforts to keep, because that's what they're there for. Black people in the Democrat Party, black people on these shows like MSNBC and whatever, your Roland Martins, the boule. Look up the boule and what were they assigned to do by the so-called white supremacists. Those black people like that had a job to do. The boule. Check y'all on it's Black History Month. It's almost over, it's the shortest month. Put y'all on a little black history. During slavery, one might ask, how are you on a plantation and the slaves outnumbered the white people on the plantation, but yet they couldn't overthrow the plantation? How is that possible? Well, I'll explain it to you. Divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. They divided the slaves. House inward, field inward. The house inward was the boule, what we call them today. The so-called affluent black people that got a few more crumbs from the master than the field inwards. And in order to keep the little special treatment that they got, the little special extra little scraps off the table that they got more than the field inwards, they would do the master's bidding, as in letting them know what the field inwards are thinking and doing, keeping them in check. If they're thinking about escaping, running away, the boule, the house inward, would tell them that was a bad idea. What's better than what we've got here? That's what the boule did on the plantation. That's where it started from. The house inward. If you hear anything about a planned revolt, an escape, anything like that, he run back to your master. And master handle that. And then pat the boule on the head. Reid, all them boule. And same way on the plantation. If that house inward wasn't able to keep the field inward in check, if he wasn't good at what he do, if for some reason there was a revolt or too many slaves escaped, master would take it out on the house inward, as in you weren't doing your job effectively. And he would throw the house inward back out there with the field inward. See where I'm coming from? So you got your Reid, supposed to keep the black folks in check and make sure the black folks stay on the Democrat plantation. But no, too many of us escaped. So Massa, the Democrat Party, Msnbc, which is a attack dog, looked at Reid and said, hey, you're ineffective. You're not doing what we need you to do. Trump won. You're not here because we love you. You had a job to do, and you didn't do it. They still went Trump. More black people voted for Trump than any other Republican in history. Even though still the majority of black people voted Democrat, it was just enough that didn't vote Democrat that caused y'all to lose. So now, Msnbc, the Democrat Party, who Reid loved so much, showed her how they really feel about her. Trump, they happy he got rid of the DEI. Now they can go and get rid of her like they've been wanting to do. She's ineffective. We're not listening to her. Only people listening to her are y'all, her followers. Angry black women and soft beta male black Democrat men. Y'all the only one listening to Reid. And y'all sitting right here thinking it's all black people. All of us love her. I can't stand her. I'm quite sure y'all already know that because I'm a sellout. So I don't like her. That's what happened. Reid failed the Democrats in their mind. They blame her and the other boule tools. The boule, the Roland Martins. They been got rid of Roland, on the talk show he had. They been got rid of him. He on YouTube just like me. He just happened to be bigger than me because he already had a bigger name than me, but he ain't talking about nothing. If he started out in the same level as I did, I'd be bigger than him because he's not more talented than me. He just got more recognition. His name is bigger than mine. If I had this show, my rating would be way higher than his. I know it. Maybe one day I'll have my own show. But as of right now, I'm happy here talking to y'all, telling y'all the truth. Because really the majority of the mainstream don't want to hear the truth no way. So, who knows? That's what happened to Joy Reid, ladies and gentlemen. You black Democrats. Once again, they've showed you who they really are. They've showed you how they really feel about you. And I already know it ain't gonna even matter. It don't matter. Y'all gonna hoop, holler, and scream about how they did her wrong. Come next election, y'all gonna still run right in there and be a Democrat. Y'all still gonna watch Msnbc because they telling you what you want to hear. Trump bad, Democrat good. Even though they just sold you out again. They just got rid of your hero, Miss Joy Reid. She failed Massa. So Massa throw her ass back out there in the field. That's what he did. They've been doing that since we've been here. Whenever the House N-word is ineffective at keeping the field N-words in check, they throw the House N-word back out there with the field N-word. Because you wasn't in the house because they love you, fool. They was using you. Joy. The Democrats who you love so much were using you. And when you couldn't deliver, you got to go. Plain and simple. That's what happened. You ain't got to believe me. That's what happened. It's going to be plenty more. Plenty more. Y'all going to call it discrimination, racism? Yeah, that's what it is. And it ain't coming from the right. Yes, it's discrimination. Yes, it's racism. You're right. I agree with you. What they did to Joy Reid was racism. Discrimination. I agree with you. But what y'all ain't gonna own up to is that it came from your beloved Democrat Party. MSNBC is an arm of the Democrat Party. MSNBC, racist now, always have been. Now y'all seeing it. But it ain't gonna matter. Y'all, you black, you supposed to be Democrat. So it ain't gonna change nothing. I'm just letting you know the truth. I was having a bad day until now. I love, like Hannibal used to say on the A-Team, I love when a plan comes together. They're showing you who they really are. It don't matter whether you believe them or not. They're going to still show you. At some point in time, you're going to believe them. At some point in time, you ain't going to have no choice but to understand the Democrat Party has always in America been the enemy of black people. I don't know where y'all get this shit from like they our friends. My sister, my family members, everybody I know that's Democrats don't know a damn thing about history. They don't give a damn about the whole history of the thing. All they know is just what black folk being all our life to what I'm going to be. It don't matter that Martin Luther King fought tooth and nail against the Democrats for our civil rights. That don't mean nothing. He wasn't battling against Republicans. Republicans didn't have no power. The Democrats had all the power. Like right now, Alabama's a red state. Alabama used to be a blue Democrat state. All these so-called racist states that y'all talking about racist Republican, them was Democrats. Them was Democrats. And when Lyndon Baines Johnson signed that Civil Rights Act. He caved in, as the racist bigots in the Democrat Party called him. He caved in to Martin Luther King and the black peoples and signed that civil rights legislation. The bigots in the Democrat Party, out of rebellion, left the Democrat Party and infiltrated the Republican Party. Before that, the Republican Party was the party of black people. What happened that got the Republican Party the way it is now with the reputation of being the racist, because all the racists that was in the Democrat Party as a revolt, they rebelled against the Democrat Party for signing that legislation, for letting the legislation go through for the civil rights for us. All the racists was in the Democrat Party until then. When Lyndon Baines Johnson signed that legislation with Martin Luther King standing up over him, looking down at him while he signed that legislation, Strom Thurmond, all them boys left the Democrat Party and went Republican. They infiltrated the Republican Party, took over. And now, what we know today as the Republican Party, which I don't like them either because I know who they are. I know who the Republican Party is. I'm a Trump supporter, not a Republican. I know who the Republicans are. Y'all think I'm some sellout or whatever. I know who they are. The old-time racists from the Democrat Party left there and went to the Republican Party because the Democrats, they felt, let them down and gave black people their rights when they shouldn't have did that, according to the racists. All the biggest was in the Democrat Party until after that civil rights legislation, not in the Republican Party. But let me rephrase that. A lot of them went to the Republican Party, but a lot of them stayed in the Democrat Party. So now, when we once had the one party that was the racist, which was the Democrats, now we got two racist parties, Democrat and Republican. I know my history. Do you know yours? So whenever I hear y'all, black Democrats, talking about how bad and racist the Republicans is, I just shake my head. Are you crazy? Or are you just plain stupid? Anytime I hear a black Democrat calling me a sellout and Uncle Tom, talking about how bad the Republicans are and how racist they are, and how the Democrats are for poor people and black people, I just shake my head. Ridiculous. But believe what you want to believe. See you on YouTube, Reid. Get it, got it good. Bye.